time in every fella's life when he has to take his heart in his hands and make a try for something.
He's proved he's not averse to risk-taking by following his heart and making the career decision to commit to stage acting, following his huge success as boy wizard Harry Potter. And after a sold-out run in the West End, Daniel Radcliffe reprises his lead role in the politically incorrect comedy The Cripple of Inishmaan on Broadway.
I wondered if maybe you might like to go out walking with me one evening.
Fancy bumping into you in New York?
Yeah, absolutely.
As one does. I think it's pretty fair to say that you've earned your thespian stripes now. Do you feel relaxed and comfortable with theatre?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's never not nerve-wracking, and nerves are, as I think most people will tell you, are, you know, an important part of your nightly process. But yeah, I definitely feel. I suppose I used to walk into rehearsal rooms and with the thought in my mind that everyone was going, oh well, what's he doing here? He's only Harry Potter. What's he doing in a theatre rehearsal room for? I think that was definitely how I walked into the rooms on Equus. You know, I was full of sort of insecurity about that. But then, you know, having done Equus and having done now a musical on Broadway and now a show in London, which has transferred, well, a second show in London to transfer to Broadway, I definitely feel like I belong here a lot more now.
Would you take me as a passenger too, so?
He regards this production as his best stage work yet, but critics, both in London and New York, have been impressed with his body of theatre work to date.
How do you explain Whitman? Well, he hated rhyme and meter.
What's your name?
Allen Ginsberg.
Of course, film is still a passion, and Daniel now has to juggle both.
Have you worked out how much time you're going to spend here in New York and perhaps in London and West End, how much time you're going to devote to film and to theatre?
You know, I'll always, I think, just be going for the foreseeable future where the most interesting work is and takes me. And, you know, at the moment, you know, I suppose I'm spending about half my year in London, half my year over here. But, you know, I suppose ideally, I would keep it sort of like that. I mean, being able to split time like that is sort of